Minecraft server where your friends can join and everything. So first let's begin. We're going to start out with port forwarding. Port forwarding allows other people to join in on your router on this port. Without it, just won't allow it to go through. It's going to be like a firewall. So we need to allow these ports. So you might be wondering, how do I port forward? So let's go. CMD. Then in CMD, you want to type IP config, press enter. A bunch of text will show up like this. Find something that says IPv4 address. Just keep this noted or write it down, or just keep the window open. Now where it says default gateway, you're going to type this in your browser. See, my default gateway, since I have an Apple router, the reason why it's not allowing me is because it's an Apple router. So type this in, find the button that says, if you're as Netgear, go to advanced, port forwarding, port triggering, and we're going to port forward. So just find the button that says port forwarding and add a service. So what we have to do, we got IP address right here. So once you get into your thing, if yours works through your browser, it'll ask for a password. Usually it's the username would be admin and the password is nothing, or the username would be admin and the password would be password. So once you've logged into your router and all that, see, since I'm using the airport utility, I have an Apple router. I have to use this or else I can't edit it. So advanced, port mapping, this plus button. So if it asks for TCP or UDP ports, set it to UDP and TCP, so both. But if it doesn't ask you for both, if it doesn't say both and it only says TCP or UDP, select TCP. So set the port says 25565. If it asks start port and end port, set that to 25565. Then where it says private IP address or IP address, type that IPv4 address that we got. So I already done this. MCPE, Gmod, and Minecraft. So once you have successfully port forwarded it, just go ahead and close out of that. Now what we have to do is go to mcversions.net. We don't have to do this part. We can go to the main Minecraft page, but it only gives us the latest version instead of the older versions. So go to this. We got stable releases, beta releases, alpha releases, and snapshot. Let's say we want a stable release. Choose any version you would want. Server jar, client jar. So let's say we want a server on 1.10. Press on the button that says server jar. It will say, would you like to download? Press save. In there. While we're getting a version, create a new folder on your desktop and let's name it server. Let's go into our stable. If it gives you a .zip file, so it's So where's our server? If it comes in a .zip file, all that you have to do is this. Properties. WinRAR archiver zip. Advanced? No. So drag your server file, move it into your server folder. So if it's a zip file, there's going to be a problem. If it's a normal, nice jar file, you're fine. Just put it in there. So if it's a zip file, you want to go to View, File Name Extensions, check. Now I'll say server.zip. Rename it to server.jar. Uncheck. Run. And all these files should pop up. We got a server file, a EULA file, and a log. So the server should automatically close. This is why. Open the EULA, where it says EULA false. Change it to true. This means that you agree to Mojang's rules and all that stuff. Then, you see this server file, rename it to your version. So, we're using 1.10. Now we need a Minecraft RAM code. So Minecraft RAM code, so if you have 2 players, it's going to be fine. But if you have like 3, 4, or you have mods, I'll show you how to get mods on your server and Bukkit plugins on your server later. So go to add-ons. No. Go to realms. Wait, don't go to realms. What am I thinking about? Go to get game. What am I doing? So in here, go to, there's profile, download, prepaid cards, virtual reality, and add-ons. So what I'm going to do is just go to the normal Minecraft page right here, scroll to the bottom. You have Minecraft Realms, Minecraft Story Mode. You got all this stuff, and all this stuff. So first scroll to the bottom, press Learn More, and this takes us to the same page. More, on PC, and I'll say all this stuff. Now, so Realms is a way to play together, but you probably don't want to buy it, so, because we can make our own server. This server will not be up 24/7. So let's go to download. Now I just remembered it. Go to play with your friends, set up your own Minecraft server. See, it only says download Minecraft 1.11 jar server and no other versions. So the old server versions won't be here. So, yeah. I'll leave this down in the description, but I'll leave this down in the description. You can copy it and yeah. So in here you want to create a new text document. Name it start. In here, paste all this text. Java, blah blah blah. Then change your XMS. This is how much it's going to start, so change it to 1, capital G. And change this to 2. So this all depends. This is how much power we're giving our server. So this all depends on how strong your computer is. So go into your this PC, right click on this PC and properties, find where it says installed memory RAM. I have 16, so I have a lot, and that's the RAM. So I can set it to like 8 gigs and leave the rest of the gigs to run my computer. So if you have like 1 gig or 4 gig RAM, put XMS as 1 gig and put XMX as 2 gig. Then go into our server folder, right click on your 1.10, rename, copy its name, paste it where it says MinecraftServer.jar. At the end, put .jar. Oh, and I forgot. Don't put points in it. Instead of points, delete the points. So, 1.10 without the point. That will just ruin it. So now we have this setup. Press File, Save As. In our server folder, find it. Say All Files. Start.bat. Save it. Another start file should pop up. Delete the old one. There we go. Start it. Now we got to test if the ports are open. So go to this page. I'll leave in the description. Can you see me? .org. It will say your public IP, the port to check, which is going to be 25565, and press check port. Success! I can see your service. This means you have port forwarded it successfully. Make sure the server is running while you check if the ports are open. Now that this is set, just close out of that. Remember our IP address that we got from close to the beginning of the video where we port forwarded? Right click on server, and there's all these properties you can edit. So enable command blocks, we can say true, OP, blah blah blah, server port 25565. Where it says server IP, put your IP that you put there. So I'm going to quickly just go ahead and do that. Now I cannot show you. So I can't show you my IP. So minimize our server. Now, let's go ahead and run Minecraft. Users. Oh yeah, and now I need to show you how you and your friends will connect to your server. Go to this page, IP chicken, and then it will give you your public IP. Copy it. So your IP will be this. And of course I do something wrong. Make sure it's on the version of your server. Multiplayer. Add server. That IP. Then semicolon. 25565. It's successful, it works. If your friends, it won't let your friends join that port forwarded incorrectly. And this is all due to server. Now if you want to know how to do things like game mode 1, simply in your server type OP, then your name. It will say OP, that's loud. Now you can go into creative mode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.